I don't know why that's a problem, but Sabadeus is angry about it, so burn him! And you are doing a button check.
I mean, it's Sabadeus' VM.
Yes.
He pays for it.
Yes.
He makes the rules.
Yeah. I am merely a vessel. I'm very much like a man possessed. The second that I hear confirmation that these guys are all good to go, I don't see any reason to delay it, so I will give the go-ahead once everything's cool beans. But it does look like we might be switching. Sabadeus is very angry. I mean, Sabadeus can go in and, like forcefully do this, so hey. Boom going out of his way. Oh, shades of SC5 JJJ with the self-ring out there. Sabadeus is putting all kinds of emotes that he can to express his anger. Hey! Sick of myself. 70. I still love that name for the 200 bits. Thanks very much. I wholeheartedly appreciate it. We have convinced Boom to go back and change it into English. I mean, with all due respect, Boom, we did give you first player, which means you also get to select the music. So you can't have, you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? We gave you stuff. You're welcome. Sabadeus has decided to only talk in emotes now. He switched his font to Wingdings.
And at the same time, I think some of it is respectable, since who wants to listen to English Mitsurugi?
I agree.
Yeah.
That being said, I like both versions of Azwel, but I like the English one better.
English Azwel is just so much better.
I don't know if it's so much better, but it's better.
I think it's
markedly
better. I think it's markedly better in English. Personally, at least.
So.
And this is a pretty great start for... I mean, okay, Mitsu's no slouch in ring outs, but he kind of has to get something big to get them, you know?
Yeah. Well, he kind of has to get something big. This is one of the things that I think we've talked about before. Mitsu is one of the few characters in this game that actually does not get their mix-ups forced. Like, they don't just happen naturally, unless he's in Soul Charge, and that's about it. Wow,
okay.
Is that the best, Okay, so
yeah, no, he can definitely get more than that, but at the same time, really, big statement there that Joe's going to start off just doing the sword toss.
Yeah,
and,
vintage hyruleherojoe. Now, that being said, I do want to mention that I have been told by a certain person, who will go nameless. I'll just say that their name rhymes with Blender's J. Has said that hyruleherojoe has asked for games so that he could figure out how to play in a more, shall we say, palatable style for the Parsec exhibition. So, considering how the first round went, I don't know how successful those training sessions went, but, he's doing well.
Oh, going for a Muscle Buster combo, which is going to get rid of his weapon. I don't know how I feel about that. No duck on the full crouch 3AA.
Slight side step. You can see Boom kind of trolling around for that 2-2A.
Alright, getting the swords right off the bat.
Come to think of it, if
ooh, that's huge.
If Azwel is not in sword, can he punish 2-2A?
I believe it's minus 14, but I could be wrong.
Oh, that's right.
And that's gonna be out, yeah.
Yeah, so kind of what you were talking about, Azwel doesn't necessarily need to try that hard to set up a ring-out situation on a stage like this.
Alright, kind of just trying to contain his movement.
See, this is the thing that always was very frustrating for me when I played Mitsu against Azwel, is that you spend so much time just trying to dodge the obstacle course of these gigantic buttons that the character can put out.
Just going for the soul charge.
Mitsu soul charge, one of the scariest in my opinions.
Well, okay, it's very strong once he gets in. The thing is that he's going to have to get in is the main problem. And you see, look at that. He spends the soul charge to push you out. His soul attack isn't particularly strong.
It's very similar to, well, aside from the soul attack thing, it's very similar to...
Way too late.
Yeah, it's very similar to Amy in the sense of Mitsu's bar, although powerful, doesn't actually solve any of his issues. It just kind of allows him to be more powerful once he gets in, but getting in has always been the problem.
Right, but I mean, I think a big difference is that Amy's soul attack is, like, really good.
Yeah.
but I don't think Mitsu quite has that privilege. But he's getting the Shura Blade right off the bat, which is going to be a factor.
I mean, Boom is definitely the kind of guy who I think benefits quite heavily from an extended set like this. He's a very cerebral player that is able to figure out reads and try to evolve his game plan around what his opponent is doing. He teleported away, you know?
Yeah. Wow, tried to such brilliance there at plus 14.
We'll see how that kind of thing works out for him as the set goes on. There's the okay.
No punish.
Well, but we got the duck though, so we're getting there. We're it's a first to 10, and already in the second game we're getting half of a punish. The traditional hop to get away from Azwel mix-ups and Soul Charge. But yeah, Boom definitely. God, playing Mitsu in a first to 10 against Azwel seems like such a slog to me.
Just not he catches him off the AA.
Definitely getting a lot of use out of this 1KB.
Tries to press at minus 14. Alright, gets him with the Muscle Buster.
Nice stuff.
Okay, finally gets him a punish. He's getting closer every time.
Yep, every single time. Slowly
he got a punish. Not the best punish, but he got a punish.
SynthCloud with the host, thanks very much. I appreciate it. 2 rounds to none. Bloop.
Ideally, next time he'll get an actual 6A plus B.
Yeah, that's the best one, right? It wouldn't be 2 through 6B in this game. All of my punishes are so outdated; they're from a previous game. So, same with my understanding of Mitsu inputs, so I apologize.
Nice mix-up. Okay, just he doesn't have these punishes on deck.
It's
a bit tricky with Mitsu. Yeah, it is a bit tricky. Yeah, a bit too antsy running into the 1KB. And frankly, against Soul Charge Azwel, I don't really see why you're going to want to use 1KB with Mitsu, because if he gets hit by it, I'm pretty sure he gets a guaranteed punish with 6B.
Something very important happened at the end of that set, did you see it?
Okay, sure.
But did you see the really important thing that happened in the last round?
What was the really important thing that happened in the last round?
That Axlow, it got blocked. So
Muscle Buster.
No, it's the other one.
You said Axlow.
I mean, that would be important too.
Yeah.
Nice roll. I appreciate that. You know what? I feel like Boom has not really been able to get Shura Blade to really do anything yet.
Yeah, he's gotten like 1 or 2 whiff punishes. With
he hasn't really done the force blocks though, and I think that those force blocks are like really good. Like the 6 BB. Okay, and that's the round, right?
Yeah, that's gonna
Does his CE get stronger if he has Shura Blade?
It's the same. It's the same.
Okay, it doesn't affect it.
No. It gives him Shura Blade, but Shura Blade doesn't make his CE stronger.
Okay. That's a shame.
Alright, so it's 1-1. Well, I guess the idea is that he already has the 236B plus K, which is supposed to be like the equivalent of the Season 1 CE.
Which one is 236B plus K?
It's the I-12.
Okay. It's former 236B.
Oh my goodness, okay. He went for the tech trap, but...
Boom unable to do the forgive me that he normally does with his main, so he decides to just go up to the edge of the screen and crouch, as if Mitsu is peering over the side to see if Azwel's okay. Oh, doesn't get the block on that.
No, duck.
Doesn't get the block on that one either.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it really feels like when Azwel is in Spear, 9 times out of 10 what you want to do is block low, basically whenever you see him do it.
Yeah, his mids, pretty much...
He basically has like the one mid. He has that one, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But all the other ones, the second you're able to see animation happen, chances are it's going to be a low or a high, which the answer is the same. 2K.
Nice duck. Not the greatest punish, but he got something.
I wonder if he's going to start trying to use Wall Rising B for how ridiculous the hitboxes are. As you might have seen, some recent nerfs have made so that vertical tracking is significantly weakened. They have very much not done that to Mitsu Wall Rising B. It still tracks basically 45 degrees to its side. Whoa,
yeah,
okay.
And I know Boom has been a huge proponent of how powerful he thinks that move is.
Get
the lethal hit! That's going to be not quite the round.
No, it is. Yeah.
Oh, no, it is. Wow.
It's not even close.
I thought it was the damage.
Yeah, this just in. Mitsu hits like a truck.
Alright, into the Yoki.
Ooh, very scary.
Yeah, good. You don't want to duck there. Going for the 2K. Oh, but he just doesn't quite time the AA, right?
I wonder if he's going to try and find a time to spend the bar, if he's just waiting for... Well, he's not going to get the chance, really. I feel like, yeah, it's... Although I was gonna say I wish they had spent the bar, especially by the end there, it was just way too late. You weren't gonna get anything out of it. Perhaps he's just trying to, like, wait it out to see if he can find a time to do a CE punish for Shurablade. Oh boy,
wow.
that tracking.
Yeah, really didn't handle that situation very well at all, and this is going to be a huge lethal hit into Shurablade.
Yeah, I was just about to say I wish they had spent the bar to get Shurablade, but I forgot the most important buff that Mitsu got.
Well,
I would say so.
I think 2-2K. I would argue 2-2K is bigger.
I think 2-2K is really good,
big
but having your main buff of Shurablade, the thing that they gave you to kind of counteract the fact that you don't have the I-12 CE anymore, was a pretty good deal. That's gotta be it, right?
Well, he is in Soul Charge, but Mitsu CE does a bit less damage, but yeah, it's still gonna close it out.
See, you were wrong again.
Well, I was kind of like... I was originally the one who said that's it. You know what?
Yeah,
2-1 boom.
I wonder, I guess he doesn't feel like changing the stage. I can see why not.
Yeah, no, honestly, this is pretty good for Azwel.
But see, this is the thing, right? This is kind of what we were seeing between Rakuto and Karamuntras. On paper, yeah, that's true. But also, I mean, it's not working. So, I don't know, maybe...
He's not necessarily winning on this stage, but I don't feel like he's suffering from the ring outs.
He's not
and
necessarily
I think
losing because of the stage.
Yeah, he's not losing because of the stage, and I do think that the stage has given him some leeway that's been good for him. So I definitely think for now he's probably going to plan on keeping the stage.
Azwel Axe Dance, still pretty good.
Go figure.
Tune in next time when we tell you that water is wet and salt is salty.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Wow, just catching with a 4-4A. He's really going on with these spear 1A.
Yeah, he's really about spear right now, which is not something that I expected, especially seeing as how he was so successful with Axe in the previous round. He has not been an Axe so far this round. I don't know. Okay, here we go.
Not the greatest punish, but it's something.
I definitely noticed that Joe is all about getting into Axe, and then on Oki, like, crouching to kind of feint, and then going for, like, a wall rising mid. Yeah, I don't know what that's the second time that I feel like he's done that. Shades of JJJ in SC5.
You know what, Jay?
Yeah?
Not everything's about you.
Well, I didn't say everything.
Oh my goodness, that caught him.
I didn't say it at all in the previous set. Alright. Nice block. That's the first block
great
that
punish
I've seen from that sweep.
That's an actual punish. If you punish with I-14 or faster, you interrupt the second hit of 1KB.
I did not know that. No, 9A. Or 9B.
Just backing off. Yeah, I mean, he's got a huge life lead. What's Boom gonna do? Oh my goodness, he's going for the taunt stuff.
I'm just gonna check just to see if there's anything going on.
No, he's in there.
Oh, okay. I what a bait. Jesus Christ.
Okay, he's finally gonna soul charge, but he's gonna have to get back in, and this time he's not gonna be able to just play it patient.
Boom, if you win this.
Oh my, yeah, no.
I was gonna say, that has got to be the biggest bait. It got to the point where I thought for sure that Boom was gonna tell me that something was wrong.
Alright, he's going to characters like maybe he just got tired of playing Mitsu, and that's why he was standing still.
I still feel like that is a tough situation of trying to block. Okay, here we go. This is the character that I was told was the ace in the hole. Now that being said, he went to him pretty quickly. So I feel like his frustration factor, that leads me to believe that his patience was not really all that high for the set to begin with, because we're pretty early on. I thought that this was going to be coming out like when it was like 8-5 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know he wasn't feeling great going into the set, but
Nova Mage, thanks very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it.
I think that we can. I think a big reason he might be switching this early is because I think we might be seeing the potential of him going back to Mitsu. It's now is definitely a good time to test the waters with this character.
Sure, I understand what you mean. Okay.
And I'm not necessarily saying that's what he's planning on, but
I understand your reasoning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's he can go to it now when there's not really there's not a lead for anyone either way.
There's no real consequence.
Yeah, he can do it, see how it goes, and potentially stick with it or come back, or maybe even switch to Mitsu and come back to Raphael later, because he has a baseline. Yeah,
this was traditionally, back when Azwel was super ridiculous, this is about as close as you could get to a counter matchup for Azwel, was playing Raphael. He's make sure that it doesn't get thrown out. Okay, good. It got just slightly scary there, but yeah, Raphael, still pretty absurd. One of the few characters that can test with Amy for best character in the game, in my opinion. Nice sidestep. Oh, doesn't get his 4-6 speed.
Yeah. Not the punish he wanted.
Yeah, that's gonna be the major problem here. Angel steps out with the 200 bits. Thanks very much. A lot of bits. I appreciate it. Trying to contest with that. You know what we haven't seen so far? There it is, the R8. Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
You know, I do kind of like the idea of Spear against Raphael. Just sort of playing a more patient sort of game.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Because Axe is just going to get overwhelmed by pokes, and Sword's whole thing is neutral, but Raphael's still probably better at it than Sword as well.
Yeah, I think Spear just like kind of, you know, relaxing, not trying to overextend, and that's huge. Doesn't go for the lethal hit, but that's still a lot of damage.
Believe because he had the Soul Charge extension. I do not know about that such brilliance. That was half screen. Oh, that's it.
Not quite.
No, yeah.
Oh, never mind. All right, sorry. Yeah. Please forgive me.
No, Azwel is sure.
Yeah. All right. Poking it out. Alright, gets the whip punish. That's going to be a lot of meter gain. He's going to get a bar, like, in a second. There it is.
Now, I will say...
Rising K, he's not playing Mitsu anymore.
Yeah, I feel like Joe is getting more mileage out of this stage than he was the previous stage. Kind of ironic, considering that it's larger.
Alright, Shadow Evade pressure, but not quite in range for it, yeah.
This is kind of what you were talking about, where it's like, clearly there's a little bit of a certain level of growth that needs to happen in terms of familiarity with the character before he can start really playing Raphael.
Yeah, he's gonna stick with the character, stick with the stage. That makes sense.
Yeah, he has time.
Yeah, very early. Alright, just counter hit and start clashing with him out of the stance.
Yeah, Boom is getting definitely significantly more aggressive here. Not getting the
these 1As. Yeah, he's not able to duck these 1As.
Again, this is on Parsec, so I don't know. And as far as I know, the server is in Virginia, which is pretty close to Maryland. Nice block and punish.
All right, grab this Oki is going to be really strong, and he just Yeah, Joe getting a little bit antsy, trying to maybe stuff a Shadow Evade or something.
Yeah, that's a pretty big indicator. If I'm Boom, I'm thinking, oh wow, when I go into like my stance pressure, this guy seems to be super jumpy, which is kind of like, I think Amy's like the only character who's allowed to do that.
If you're going for like a read or something to try and like beat him out of Shadow Evade, it makes sense. But it's definitely, you're taking a risk because you know stuff like that can happen.
Nice. Okay, here we go.
Nice duck, but he's again. You're not playing Mitsu. Goes for the GI after the unsafe move. Finally getting the punish.
Joe actually getting
quite get the combo.
Pretty heavy amount of mileage out of the spear mix-ups.
Ooh, couldn't quite run up and block.
All right, pretty steep meter disadvantage here. We are not dealing with characters that build meter as quickly as the characters we saw before.
At the same time, I mean, Raphael has solid usage of his meter, but overall, I think the character's strength just comes down to how good he is in general. Yeah. And I think that being at a meter disadvantage isn't the worst thing that Raphael can have. I don't think it's going to matter as much as, like, Zoslamel or Astaroth.
Yeah. Yeah, something we really haven't seen all that much yet is
that's huge!
So, okay,
not quite going to ring out.
Dropping the combo. Oh, he's still pretty scared. I actually have no idea of what weapon. Okay. I was going to say, I don't remember what weapon he has. Nice. Hit on the GI.
Samurai is in the house.
Hey, the French stream, USCFR with the raid. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. For everybody who's just tuning in, this is a Parsec 1st to 10 exhibition between hyruleherojoe, the Azwel player from New York, versus Boom, the roster player from Maryland. He plays everybody.
Right.
3-2 so far. We've already seen Boom's Mitsu. We're seeing his Raphael now, and the Boom Raphael is going okay so far.
No duck on the string. Just going for this weird looking spear pressure. Can't duck that.
Some of the stuff. I feel like if Boom tries to like get a little bit more in terms of like these force block situations that Raphael is known for, see like situations like this, Boom is going to have significantly more success allowing that kind of stuff to kind of just allow Joe to kill himself, which typically the way to beat Joe's default style is to allow him to just kind of fall apart all on his own.
Yeah, trying to disrespect Prep, but that's I wonder if he went for AB, if that would actually just eat out Prep altogether.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah,
Right?
Azwel and Axe feeling. Oh no! No, it's
Wait,
not.
no, not quite, not quite.
I don't know why not, but
I think he might have saved him. Nice sidestep. Doesn't. Okay, he got A with punish.
yeah, he got A with punch, but we all know what he really wanted. See, like every single time, Joe is disrespecting that situation, and so until I believe Boom is going to do that situation the same way every single time until Joe proves to him that he needs to change it up. It is important to note that Raphael, presumably, like Amy, can punish Axe 3B with 60B.
Well, I mean, it's minus 16. He can get a lot more than that.
Well, without worrying about the follow-up.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I've never been punished for it. Nice jump!
Great jump.
That was good.
Yeah, look at him flexing it.
I think if you immediately
What a dick.
do Azwel acts like 3BB, which like nobody ever does, if you delay it at all, Amy 6BB is gonna beat it out, which presumably means that Raph 6BB will be the same.
Okay, but if he doesn't delay it, then...
If he doesn't delay it at all, then I think you might trade / beat down.
He's not getting these, like, 4-6 lethal hit with punishes. Which,
Yeah, he really wants
yeah, I
to,
think
too.
At the same time, though, that, like, okay.
And that's gonna be the game, right? Ring up?
Maybe not
No,
quite.
not the.
Yeah, he's not
the
gonna be able to get a
okay,
ring up.
Well, if you
Alright,
again, if you disrespect that situation, alright. It's at
that
this
C
point,
was...
yeah. At this point, it's really gonna come down to Joe's frustration factor. So Boom
Yeah.
has gone up in the set for the first time, I think. So far this set, and it's going to be a matter of, is Joe going to realize that he will in fact have to block? Like, he will literally have no choice. Not even Soul Charge will get him out of, because that's how stupid this character is in some situations. So you can kind of see, yeah, Boom is just going to throw these moves as much as he can until Joe proves to him that he can't. Just
really not having this awareness with, like, how to stuff out this Raphael stuff.
Is there a Raphael player in NYC?
We have a few, yeah.
Huh.
There's Arcbat, but you know, it's been a while since we actually played offline.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, is that score the same for you as it is for me? Interesting.
Yes, actually, it's like that for a lot of people.
That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
It isn't for the rest of the world. We're not here to get political.
Yeah.
Alright, so I assume that Boom... never mind. I was going to say that Boom's going to try to use his meter pretty soon, but I guess he doesn't...
Whoa! He ducked under the whip punish! That looks so slick.
Boom is so good. No, when Shadow Evade works the way that it's supposed to, it looks cool.
Dude, that was Raphael, though.
Yeah.
He just saw that and was like, no.
To be honest...
He's like Matrix.
Oh, did he get it?
Not gonna
so close! Yeah. Was it gonna GI if it actually connected? Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I just assumed, because I'm a pessimist. Oh wow, that BB connected somehow. Nice sidestep.
Nice sidestep, but it's so hard to whiff punish that. I really feel like if he just went for AB in these situations against Prep, where he's going for AA, he would beat, like, a lot more options.
Why is that?
Because he's going for AA, right? And then Boom just tech crouches it by going into Shadow Evade.
Yeah.
But if he just did AB, then the second hit is a mid, and it would catch him out of Shadow Evade.
Yeah, I see what you mean now. Alright, he's got his Soul Charge, but Boom immediately poking out. He's got that bar.
Oh, but drops the combo and doesn't get, like, a force block or anything, and he just mixes him up.
So the millisecond that Joe does not have to deal with a force block, you know he's going to come at you with something. Well, especially in that situation, because Boom had the bar, and Boom had the guard damage, and he still does, but, you know, it was very, very close. Oh, that could have been so scary. He caught him out of the RE, but, oh boy, howdy. It could have been curtains. Nice duck.
Not getting the 4-6A, but hey, he
honestly though,
pretty
he's
solid
getting
finish.
something. Yeah, nice sidestep. Wow, that was like a teleport.
Yeah, it kind of looked like the reversal I just went through him.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, these side steps into Muscle Busters are getting to be a bit of a tell, and Boom is picking up on it, I think.
That being said, I actually kind of don't like Boom allowing the situation to come about. Like, he's allowing Joe to slightly sidestep. I mean, this is generally, like, typically, from all the other games that Raphael's been in, the way you beat Raphael is by, like, abusing his linearity. Not necessarily as extreme of a case in this game,
I am having
but,
a good time.
Judas Katana, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it.
Alright, let's see if he can make anything happen with his soul charge. There it is. Gets a mix-up. Does so much damage when he's in soul charge.
Oh, he's going for that.
Alright, look at the guard.
No, why?
Why?
That didn't beat anything. That would be nothing. What does that
I don't know.
That beats a duck.
I think the best we can say there is that it's kind of just a product of frustration for Joe.
I suppose so.
It's really not that kind of decision making. I think just really isn't going to accomplish anything. So he needs to take a moment and just compose himself.
It's kind of what we were talking about before. This is going to be Boom is effectively allowing Joe to lose the set rather than Boom attempting to win the set. He is just allowing Joe to make mistakes like that and abuse the fact that, like, okay, so now Boom is finally realizing that he has gotten Joe to block in some situations, but not in those.
Yeah,
again,
you just gotta block. It's killing him.
You cannot do anything. Raphael,
I mean, you can roll,
yeah,
and you won't have to block it. But if you can't get up and try and disrespect it.
Right. No one can.
He just
Raphael is
at the
really
very
good.
least, he has to just block.
Yeah, Raphael is really good. Nice side step.
Very nice side step. He doesn't get the 4-6B.
Yeah, but the how showy it was really good.
All right.
Axel going the other way.
That's the wrong way, Azwel.
Man, so much side steps that Azwel's got dizzy.
Yeah, he's
Yo, poking him out of the spinneroonie. Boom, honestly kind of clowning on Joe right now.
Okay. Things are happening.
Ooh, scary.
Ruffian.
Wow.
Oh my, he just doesn't block it.
Yeah, that was weird.
No, that's okay. Not taking the punish on the 8A. That is -10 now. Raphael does get a punish, and that's gonna cost him the round. He had it too.
Well, now that being said, Joe has got a pretty blinking red guard gauge. Have we seen Boom actually do a guard crush combo yet?
Oh, I feel
Are
like
Raphael guard crush combos hard?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's part of, like, his execution. It looks like it may not matter, though, because Joe's kind of... Okay, here we go.
That's going to be big. Again, there's just so many situations where he's just hanging himself for no reason.
Oh,
and
that's not a ring out.
Quite it, yeah.
Okay, so he
finds
the 1 millisecond where he could do... Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, it was just... I don't know, that...
Oh, okay.
I think that Muscle Buster was really...
Easy to see.
Yeah, it was a bit like, he soul charged, he had him on the ground, his back was to the wall. I think it was a bit shallow, if that makes sense. Apparently his A is already safe. Yeah. What the hell?
Come to think of it, I feel like Joe was actually mixing it up pretty well in the beginning of the set, because he was doing stuff like, when he had the knockdown, he would go to this mid-range, right, and then do a duck to try and bait out the potential Muscle Buster for, like, a wall rising kind of thing, and then he kind of stopped doing it. I don't know why, because I thought it was good. Like, it was working. Now he's kind of forgot it. Well, he's not in range, right? Yeah.
Oh, but too early, and then accuracy.
And I feel like it's basically it, though. No, it's not, because Raphael doesn't know where his opponent is.
Like you said, they're both getting really dizzy over the course of the set.
It's very
wow.
dizzying.
The sword throw finally working out for him.
So that was bound to happen, right? Like, Joe was going to have the adaptation where, like, if I'm Boom in that situation, I'm like, yeah, it was going to happen eventually. Nice block. Ooh,
nice duck. Not the greatest punish.
As long as he gets something out of it, it's gonna. Ooh,
nice form of aid.
That's
you can just
what he's been
trying
to do. Yeah, but you get this and you look cool. So
yeah, it's less damage and less meter gain. But yeah,
you do look cool though. So
that's true. But this is gonna
be a Rio. Oh well. But still, like just the sheer intimidation factor.
Yeah, I mean it lost him the game, but yeah.
No, yeah, pretty in pink. He's going at it.
Alright, he's gonna go for the stage select. Maybe he wants to change the song. Knowing Boom, that's probably what it is.
So condescending. Maybe you want to change the weapon.
I bet it's the song.
Yeah, I'd be one. I remember.
Told you.
Yeah.
I don't remember this. I mean, I have no game audio.
Just so you guys know, if you ever play against Boom, I'm being dead serious about this. If you ever play against Boom in an actual, like, real life tournament, always contest him for first player. Like, always contest. And if you want to take it a step further, and I'm being dead serious because I do this every time, specifically try to find the songs that bother him. and make sure to put those.
You know, it works perfectly because one of my favorite songs is one that he hates.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. It's Darkest Shadow, by the way. That's the one you pick if you want to bother.
Okay. Darkest Shadow. Everybody, Poop's gonna be really pissed if he sees the recording of this.
Yeah, we brought him onto this.
You outed me for this!
Like, we invited him to this stream, you know?
Yeah.
He's not getting compensated in any way.
Yeah.
We just bring him on and just, you know, tell everyone how to
Now, I
destroy
mean, yeah,
his-
he has been completely open with the fact that that is the truth. And honestly, people are gonna forget by the time that real-life tournaments happen again. He is already deep in the red. But Joe does have the meter advantage. Goes for a 3B.
Yeah, he's a nice 12.
I mean, I guess you're right. And that's going to be not the round yet.
Not quite. He didn't get the just frame.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess Muscle Buster.
But if he had stayed on the ground, I don't know. I guess he just wanted to take the bet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, if he guessed right on the mix-up, he would have won. But at the same time, if he just rolled on the ground, he would have not died.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, it's a different perspective. You want to go for the gold, or you want to try and, like, get a more advantageous position for next time. I'd be worried about those Axlos with Azwel by the wall. Joe kind of going ham with the axe stuff, which I don't think that Raphael really has to respect. Okay, so what do we get here?
Alright, it's gonna be a pretty big chunk of damage. He should get another splat if he doesn't drop the combo.
Nice! Oh, he baited it. He dropped the combo on purpose. This is an American reset so that he could get the additional punish.
Classic.
I'm being dead serious right now. You think that I'm being sarcastic, but if that were the truth, I would not be a bit surprised.
Yeah, again, just these Muscle Busters when his back is to the wall are just really a little bit too much.
The idea isn't bad, but at the same time, the timing's always the same, and the idea is always the same. So like, you know, this is the first time that we've seen Boom potentially in guard trouble. Boom also potentially is going to get a second guard. Oh, he tried to
tried to form evade. Yeah, tried to form evade the bubble, but the Beyblade.
It's the first time I've seen somebody GI that strength. Oh, Raphael.
It is minus 10,
yeah,
but not
he can
from
punch
there.
at that range. Yeah. Raphael trying to use what was
Two anti had to keep stepping.
I don't even know if continuing to step is going to be good enough, but I guess you're probably right. It's only a maybe. Hey, remember when Raphael had the best move in the game, Reversal Look?
Yeah.
What a stupid game. Oh, it goes for the GI instead of trying to block it. Tries to go for the form dodge yet again.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's not going to achieve a whole lot against Azwel, because you can just... I mean, you can just sidestep his break attack after A plus B.
But the sheer level of, like, look at all this. This is all because Joe's worried about the form dodge, yeah.
Yeah, he's worried, yeah.
He wants to do Muscle Buster by the wall, but he knows he can't, except he will still probably try to do it.
Yeah, probably.
Now, see, this is the difference between you and me. Boom and I know about these kinds of games. This is really what happens when you play in the mucky muck, and you can't just, you know, rely on stuff like AGA and 3A4 and shit. We play honest characters.
I'm sorry, Jay. I know I've hurt you.
Oh, so many times. Except I didn't mention the thing that really hurt me.
Also, this match is happening.
So I like the fact that, like, Joe will go for Muscle Buster even when he's not the one with the back to the wall.
How he just needs to respect this Oki, like.
Or does he? He does.
Yes, I believe the answer.
The fastest solved mystery in all of Murder, She Wrote. Okay, nice sidestep.
Yeah, if you check him with like I see what Boom was going for there. If you check him with an I-12 after blocking 6BB, he can't really do anything about it.
Right.
But if you, you know, he can obviously sidestep that. Wow, just going into all these
Joe, so irritated with the idea of having to break grabs. Go away! Going back to the space.
The Oki on it is very strong.
Oof. Good timing frame.
Nice confirm on the launcher.
Okay. Goes to the soul charge, interesting. I would not have expected that. Goes for a 6SB and immediately sidesteps.
Wow. He tried to Muscle Buster.
Yeah. Surprisingly,
at minus 14.
It was simply too slow for Raphael to get hit by that. Ooh,
I mean, forget Raphael.
Yeah, but like super especially Raphael.
I guess. Alright, I tried to release that, but goes through the whole string. Going for the 6BB, it goes for the guard pressure, but I'm just gonna soul charge out of it. doesn't get a whiff punish, but mix up. Yeah, he's getting really eager for these side steps, but Soul Charge Raphael is a lot better at making his stab catches meaningful.
Yeah. Both of them have pretty heavy guard damage, too. In fact, Joe could probably... Okay, never mind. I thought he was going to try to be a little bit more aggressive and use it to his advantage.
9As are really working out for him. I mean,
sometimes I don't think... Sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
Well, but I...
Just going to try and toss the axe to close out this round.
You could tell he was trying to, like, preemptively... Oh, I guess it was a bait the whole time. So
yeah, he mixed them up. It was a mix-up. The whole thing was a mix-up.
Solid stuff.
Very.
Yeah.
Thick.
Nice little combo.
Right.
It's both in yellow now. I feel like the threat of the guard damage is... Oh, that's not it. It's going to be a good amount of damage, but it's not going to give him the ring out.
Going for the mix, yeah. Just going to stay on the ground. Doesn't want to take the damage either way.
Oh, reason use bar. Okay, here we go. Yeah, he's worried about the such brilliance, so...
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like at that... Well, I was going to say at that point you might as well go for a high, but I guess I kind of like that because he did go for an option that tech crouch is like pretty much the whole animation.
Right.
So he essentially created a situation where, short of just delaying a timing, Boom kind of had to like take the guess on his advantage there.
Yeah, I appreciate Joe taking his reputation into advantage. You know, it's kind of funny. I see that Boom does RE cancels, but he doesn't really use RE in some of these particular setups. I tend to use RE in those situations. Here we go. Once again, my clairvoyance coming into play. Boom has a bar. Ooh,
yeah,
nice
just
hit.
Really just doesn't know how to deal with this prep pressure. If I were Boom, frankly, I would say there's no way he's going to learn how to deal with like preparation in the middle of the set.
Right.
So I would kind of just start going for that.
Yeah, you might as well just lean on the things that are working out for you as heavily as possible.
I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think he's clued into it because he's going for all these 3Bs, and I think the reason he's dropping the combo is because he's expecting him to just block it. But
he thought that Joe had learned his lesson. It turns out he did not.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know how to deal with prep, then essentially 3B is like a tracking safe launcher.
Yeah.
Which is pretty okay. Too antsy on the movement, doesn't go for a step G, just committing to 8-way run.
God, thank God Amy has so many options to deal with that. Ooh,
wow,
okay.
Great whip punish.
La-di-da.
Gonna get some pretty strong Oki, which you can tech out of, but leads to other things, right?
Would it blow your mind to know that I found out that was techable now, like just a few days ago?
I mean, it was a Season 2 thing.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Doesn't go for the lethal hit.
Ooh, he got
finally
the block on the flow.
away.
A surreal world, to say the least, when we get impressed by that.
Yeah.
Interesting 3K. Oh, he's
Alright, knockdown.
He's
He's gonna go for the prep. No punish. Alright.
Going for that prep. No punish.
That's gonna close it out. That was actually a counter hit. The Rising B wouldn't have actually worked if it was a normal hit, because it does not force standing. So the second hit would have whiffed, but I mean, it worked out for him.
7-5. Once again, a pretty close set. Oh, he broke that. He broke the... Wait, which one was
Well, it wouldn't have rung out. It was a side grab, so...
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Which one is Raphael's ring out grab in this game?
It's his front grab.
It's his front grab. That always... Yeah. I really hate that they switched it.
I mean, it makes sense, but yes.
Yes,
it's
I just
weird.
wish that they didn't switch it because, I don't know, the curse of Legacy.
It's always been the B grab, you know?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, wow, that cancel is so fast. It's so goddamn fast.
Yeah, Raphael's alright.
Here we go. Yeah, Boom's getting the reads that he needs.
Wow, just ducks under it and that just looked so slick.
Yeah. Boom's mind.
I'm telling you, he's going for this. Yeah, he's starting to go on this prep pressure.
Yeah.
I think that's in general going to be a really good idea. Gets the quick parade.
Gonna go for the grab. Nope.
Big chunk of damage. Yep. Joe just gonna soul charge out of it.
He has a lot of work to do.
The full form evade into taunt.
Definitely an appropriate use of taunt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that
I
was
definitely
pretty
think
cool.
that's the way. Even Joe is gonna be like, all right, yeah, you got me.
Nice,
Ooh,
but that is
not a ring out. I can never tell with the
No,
stage.
not a ring out.
Okay.
Not a ring out.
It's very difficult to tell with the stage because looking
Yeah,
at
that
the
little
stage
corner is
won't
weird.
allow you to know if it actually happened. that RE cancels is mighty fine. All right,
And that's gonna be a ring out.
yeah, Joe is getting quite a good amount of mileage out of these side steps every once in a while. So I feel like Boom is going to have to try and set stuff up just a little bit more than he's decided to do.
At the same time, though, I wonder if it's enough.
It's
he
enough
is
right
getting
now.
these. It's enough for. It's enough to get him these rounds, but the question is if it's enough to secure him games consistently.
I would
think,
agree.
because
It's a pretty easy thing to change up for Boom, especially,
Yeah.
and it also obviously does nothing to Raph's Soul Charge pressure. You 100% cannot do anything after that. You have to continue to block.
yeah, we're seeing a great deal of unfamiliarity with how to deal with just a lot of Raphael things here from Joe.
It's really tough because you were talking about the character that has. I mean, he's got to have the most force blocks in the game, right? Like above and beyond.
Mina for sure.
Oh, that's true. My bad. Standing force blocks. Mina's really good when you have to get up off of the ground and everything. Raphael doesn't even need that.
Alright, yeah, nice punish. Oh, but he doesn't quite confirm the combo properly.
Ooh, tried to
That's
outmatch
not quite gonna close it out.
Joe. I don't know so much.
Yeah, that's only minus 16. You do not get a 236B there.
Boom's my games causing migraines.
Yeah, right?
Catching
3A.
Joe with the duck. Ooh!
Wow, these chat. Oh my god, and he into the lethal hit. Boom is
I didn't
really
even know he
cool.
had that. Is that why he punished with 3A? Wow, he ducked that too. Boom looking real nice right now. He's sidestepping AAs. He's doing all
Just in
kinds
terms
of
of,
cool stuff.
looking cool.
Oh man, shades of woes.
Yeah. That's not quite a ring out. Yeah, he's just gonna back off. I like that. Maybe he was trying. Oh yeah, he baited the soul charge burst. I think that's what he was going for. But that's not a natural combo.
In fact,
no
it did
block
not
from Joe.
combo. As you saw, it did not say 2 hits. So
Yeah,
one of them hit, and then the next one did.
Yeah, that was my point. Yes.
Yeah. You tried to jump it. You can't. Nope, he goes too far away. You gotta do like a 6B or something. You gotta do like a run of 6B. Nice chase down. Boom is getting some of these chase downs a little bit better now in this part of the set. Don't do Muscle Buster. Don't do it.
You know he's thinking about
Yes,
it. I don't
he
even
is.
know what weapon he has. Oh, he's
Yeah.
got sword. Okay. Yeah, didn't block it, so no lethal hit, but
Yeah.
still able to close out the round.
Weirdly enough, it did not work out.
Wow. Great awareness there from
That's
Boom.
a really good idea because obviously Azwel's gonna want to mash at the beginning of a round so that he can get some sort of a weapon. So the fact that you have one of the longest CEs in terms of range is a very solid plan.
Well, it's funny. It reminds me of my games with Blue Boy when I play Siegfried, because at the start of every round, except for the port stage, if I have meter, there's always this mind game in both of our heads.
Oh yeah.
Is he gonna go for the A, and am I gonna just CE right off the bat?
Right. For me, it was always I go even harder for it. I will straight up at the beginning of round 1 fight. I immediately go for AMSB. Just get it right under there because that's a lot of damage if I get the full combo.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice block, and that's gonna give Boom 9-5.
Just these muscle busters are just I don't know, they're too
Easy to spot.
yeah, they're too easy to spot. Boom.
But honestly, the major
and
thing
the
that we're
reward
seeing
is so
here
huge.
is just the fact that, like, Raphael and Boom's Raphael right now is exploiting the biggest weakness that Joe has, which is just not feeling comfortable trying to play defensively. He's trying to use a button to get out of situations, and Raphael is one of the best characters in the game at punishing that sort of tactic.
And maybe it's less about playing defensively and more about playing patiently, I think.
Sure. Okay.
He's
He's just not respecting. He's just not respecting the force blocks, you know. Yeah, like Joe's mix-ups with Axe were good at the beginning of this, and it's just like if he went back to that timing and did a few more 3Bs, I think he'd be fine.
I don't even know. Honestly, I think the timing. Maybe I'm not remembering right, but I think the timing isn't even that different. It's just as the set has progressed, I think Boom has just kind of picked up on it
there's
more.
additional animation. There were like these situations where, rather than just like apropos of nothing, just Boom is on the ground, he just goes for a muscle buster now. When before, he would wait a beat, he would move forward just a bit, crouch, to go for like something that was like a wall rising mid. And so I feel like going back to that would be a good idea. That's not going to be a ring out. Oh, mashes out of that. And actually
Apparently that's
successful
fourth block. Oh no! Wow, he was just camping Shadow Evade.
Man, the more fancy Boom gets, the more French my commentary gets.
That was strange.
Oh, la 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 la.
Allez, allez, allez!
Oh, okay.
Alright, just jumping over it. He could have killed himself there, but gets the mix-ups. And Raphael is one of the few characters that actually can punish that big old bubble from full charge Azwel.
It probably has the easiest time because his I-10 is the most range, right?
Well, yeah.
Amy's it's pretty easy to do.
Right? He's sticking to the sidestep gate. Man, Joe
Download
just can't mix him up.
completed,
Yeah, he just can't
Well,
mix
now that
him
being
up.
said, all of his the answer to all of his mix-ups so far have been duck. So, I mean, Boom's just ducking. So, I mean, there you go. If he did more mids, he'd be fine. Don't necessarily have to go all out and commit as much as possible.
There it is again. Oh,
What happened?
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
man,
once again,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Now again, if he just went for
can't mix
mids
them
more
up.
often, he'd be fine.
Yeah.
But I feel like now it's just gonna be too. That's not gonna be a punish, but it's just too much. It's too much of the same. See, there you go. See, even though you were wrong, you didn't get a knife. Well, I mean, don't you remember just a second ago it was going fine?
Oh wow, where was the wall splat? That was so weird.
Joe, too good with the defense.
Yeah.
Getting away from that wall. It's important to know, Boom is on.
Oh my goodness!
That's
Like
not
you said,
game
that's
yet,
not complete. Oh, he's got a mix up for the kill. Yeah.
Good job to
He
Boom.
just-
Fantastic download.